everybody, welcome back. I'm mainly gaming and I have a new game here, FTL. Now some of you might have known that I was planning on recording Red Alert 2, but unfortunately that game's not working correctly with my software. So I'm going to be playing this instead. It shouldn't take over 15 minutes. I mean, I'm terrible at this game. Let's go into new game. Basically, in this game, you're running from, I don't know if it's a group of space pirates or like another part of the galaxy that you're just running from, but anyway, all I know is that there's a bunch of levels you have to go through with this ship. You have to get to the end. There's a big boss battle. I've only gotten there once or twice, and I always die, so it's not that great. I mean, the game is really fun, but it's pretty hard. You can save, but once you die, that's it. You have to start over from scratch. So I'm gonna go with the basic ship, the Kestrel, and I'm going to go normal mode, and I'm going to keep the advanced mode off because it's a little bit more difficult. I'm gonna start. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the... Okay, so it's a rebel fleet you're running from. And that's there. So here we have our little ship. We have drone parts, missiles, and fuel. The first thing I always do is I move this person out of the engine room and into the shield room. Now when you have people working in these rooms, it basically makes it work better. The process runs faster. So if I turn on these weapons, they're gonna charge up faster because I have someone working in weapons. Alright, so let's jump. This is the map. This is one level, sector 1. It's a civilian sector, so it shouldn't be that hard to get through, and I just have to get here and then warp to the next sector. So let's go here. Automated Rebel Scout. I'm gonna defend the outpost because sometimes they give you extra cash for doing that. Okay, so basically I've entered attack mode. I'm going to hit auto fire, which basically just keeps these weapons going. He sent out a drone, which isn't that bad. So basically, I'm going to select burst laser, and I'm going to select that it aims for the weapon systems. Now, lasers can't go through shields, but missiles and bombs can. Now if you see, he sent a missile out, and it's hit my engine. So my evade has gone down. Oh no. And there's also a leak. See my crack, the crack in the ship? That's gonna make the ship lose oxygen over a period of time. And my guys kinda need oxygen to live, so I need to kill this guy and fix that before it gets too bad. So I've shut down his shields. I've damaged them enough so I can just fire straight through. I'm going to select the drone because I don't really want him firing at me anymore. And basically this is just combat. I mean, sometimes it gets a little bit more strategic, but other than this, there's not much. There we go. After an enemy is destroyed, I collect parts. So I got 3 fuel, 2 missiles, and 7 cash, basically. And I got nothing from it. Okay. So I'm going to send all these people in this room to fix it. And then they're going to slowly lose health. And then after they're done fixing that, I can send them into the medic bay where they'll get healed. Okay, so there they go. The room's all fixed, so I'm going to send them back to the medic bay. They're going to heal up, and then I'll send them all back to their stations. Okay. Oh, I should probably move this guy. He's saved to be back in the engine room, but I want to save him up here. Again, my shields will recharge quicker if I have someone in the shield room. And it's not like the more people I have in the room, the better it's gonna be, but... Okay, so there's a distress signal here. Now this could either be a trap set by pirates, or it can be someone that actually needs help. So let's go there. Distress beacon coming from the surface, single life form. I'm gonna go down and investigate. Lone survivor. Now sometimes, see, this is a problem, because some people that are stranded go insane, and then after like 2 jumps, they blow a huge hole in the side of your ship, and you're basically dead. So I'm just gonna invite him onto our crew, because both of these are sending him onto my ship, but I kind of want someone else in my crew. Okay. So he happily exchanges his services for getting off that rock. So I have Charlie, which is good with repair. Okay. Now Charlie is a alien. I don't really know what they're called, but they're kind of like mantis creatures, and they're really good fighting, because you can get boarded, and if people come onto your ship and they're really powerful, it's basically game over. There's a lot of ways that you can die in this. Oh, and this bubble here is basically the influence of the rebels. So if I stay here and that red line goes over it, I'm gonna have to fight a rebel ship to be able to leave the sector. So I'm gonna jump over here. So you're kind of timed to get to the end. Alright, so this is a rebel ship. I guess he wants to fight me. So it's just combat again. I'm gonna set these auto fire, and I'm gonna see if I can get him down a little bit. Now this guy has crew on board, and if I had upgraded sensors, I'd be able to see where they were, but I don't, so it's just a black rooms. But basically, they're gonna move around and repair the areas. So that's fired off. I'm gonna disable that one. Oh. I'm gonna accept his offer because I don't want to kill him and make the rebels angry. So I got a little bit out of that, but not as much. I might have gotten more if I killed him, but I might have gotten less. So sometimes it's just better to take in the middle. I want to disable this because otherwise it's just going to keep firing and waste all my missiles. Okay, so I'm going to go into the ship. I'm going to go down in here. These are your systems that I have. I have weapons, oxygen, medic bay, engines, and shields. And I need 2 of these green bars to have 1 block of shield. I think I'm going to get a door system, because that way, if someone's on my ship, they can't just walk around. The doors are going to block them, so they'll have to shoot their way or punch their way through the doors. And it also helps if there's a fire on board. It's harder for the fire to spread. Alright, so we're going to go. There's another distress. I think I'm going to go here, 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 and then there. So let's go here. And like I said, this game, there's not a lot to this game, but it is pretty fun. Our shields are down. I'm going to try to shield their ship. Nope, it still breaks apart. So I lost 4 hull, and I just gathered 8 scraps, so that wasn't very good. It's not a good trade. You can repair your hull if you find them shops, but most of the time it's super expensive to do that. Alright, so another rebel ship. And we'll just set that to... oh no. So this guy, right here, that's a defense drone. He'll shoot down my missiles when I shoot them at him. So I have to break through the shields and disable their drone control before I can start firing my missiles. Which again, they can just go in and repair it. So I'm going to set my burst laser there. And he's already down. Okay, I thought it would have been a little bit harder than that. So I can start firing my missiles. I'm just going to send out one for now. And then I'm going to target their weapons. I'm not going to accept surrender this time. I want to see if I can get a little bit more than that. Okay. So his shield's healing up, but I only have to get 2 more hits on him for him to die. Yep, and there you go. He's destroyed. Nope, so I got a little bit more money, but I didn't get any more missiles. I think that's a fair trade-off. I just used 1 missile on him, so... I think I'm going to risk it. I'm going to head out to the distress beacon again, because sometimes you can get some good stuff. Refugee ship. I'm going to board it. Haha! Another crew member. These guys are like slug people, I think. Or no, they're not slugs. That's a different one. But they're like... I don't know what they are. But basically, they upgrade your things. So if I put him there, I now have an upgraded system. So that's a level 2 system, because I have him working there. And it only works with these systems. I can set them to work there, but basically all it would do is it would mean it works just a little bit better. Same if I just had that guy there. But I want to put him in one of these. Since this is already a level 2, I'll put him in the sensors. And there we go. So that was worth it. Again, like, you have to kind of manage whether you want... Settlement still loyal to the Federation. Hail your ship. Okay, so I got a... cool. I got a weapon and some money. Now, I can't use this weapon because my weapon systems aren't upgraded enough and I don't have enough power. So let's see. That's 35 to upgrade that. So I'll get the power bar right now for only 20, and that leaves me with 16. And I'll leave it there, and then when I get a little bit more cash, I can upgrade to get this ion blast. Basically, this just it doesn't damage, but it shuts down a system for a period of time. Alright, so let's continue right to the exit. Yep. Well, fight for the rebels. I got 8 more cash and another ion weapon. This is an ion bomb though, so it uses missiles. So I think I'm just gonna stick with the ion blast. And if you see here, all of this went down. That doesn't mean it's gonna take less time to get it. It just means that this takes super long to charge. And it only does 4 ion damage, so it takes 4 seconds for the thing to recharge. I mean, this only does 1, but it shoots really quickly. Okay. So let's continue on. Next sector. So now I can choose. I can go in a civilian sector, or I can go in an uncharted nebula. Nebulas have like random effects on your ship. But I have to decide. I go through here, I can either go to this hostile sector or a civilian sector. And if I go to this hostile one, I mean, you kind of have to balance it out. If you... hostile sectors can sometimes have a lot more benefits. You can get better weapons, cash quicker, but it's going to be a lot more difficult to go through. So I'm going to go for the civilian sector. I'm going to go through there. New sector. Okay. So I think we'll go there, 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 and there. I really like the music as well. Ooh. Okay. So that's a pirate. And since I have upgraded sensors, I can now see. So it looks like they have 3 people. So it shouldn't be too hard for me to take them out. 1 on the shields, 1 on the weapons. And what you didn't see before is when... Ooh. Okay. When a weapon hits, it damages these guys. So that's something else. You can just kill them off, but it's really not worth it because you can also just oh whoops, I wasn't paying attention. Fired another missile. All right, so they're charging up their FTL device. So I'm gonna aim at their engine to shut off their engine so they can't jump away. But I think I've already destroyed. Yeah, they're destroyed. I only had 2 more hits. Okay, so I have enough now to get this weapon upgrade. So I'll do that, and I'll activate this ion blast. I think I can just, yeah, so I can move this to the cargo because I'm not going to be using it, so you can see better here. This takes a lot shorter time than these do to charge up. Alright. I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to sell my ion bomb. I'm going to sell this ion bomb for 27. Whoops. And what I can do... Whoops. Store. What I can do is I can fix my hull. So that's all done. And if I had enough money, I could get some more equipment. I could get some people. And I could get some arguments. Which is basically just like in AUI. Just kind of happens. You don't have to activate it or anything. Doesn't cost power. Alright. So let's jump. We'll go here and then here because we still have a little bit of time. Maybe we'll jump around a little bit more. Just to get a little bit more equipment. Ooh. Okay, so this green around the shield, this isn't a normal shield. It has to take, you have to do this much damage to it before you can actually start penetrating the shields. So I can pay their offer, not fight them and give them $20, or I can reject their offer and just try to destroy them. I'm gonna reject the offer because I don't have that much money. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna do ion blast there, Artemis to there, and then burst laser. So see how that only did a little bit of damage? Okay, so now I'm through. Ion blast is going in, and since that hit the outer shield, it's gonna shut that down for a period of time. Oh, he just damaged my sensors, my med bay. Okay. I won't accept surrender. I'm gonna shut off this Artemis, because we don't need it anymore. I'm gonna do burst lasers there. And he should be destroyed. Yep, there he goes. So it gave me 1 less cash, but I don't really need that. So I'll send these guys around to fix up some areas. That guy's good at repairing, so I can just send you back, and he can just repair that. And since these guys don't have saved positions, they just kind of stay there. I mean, I guess I can just send him in there to help him fix it. The more people you have in fixing it, the quicker repairs for, or the faster it repairs. So I'll send him over there, and we will save positions, and we will jump. Okay, so I'm gonna go to this distress first, because from here we can jump to the other one. Mining colony where an unknown disease has spread. So I can send in people, but that gives the chance of someone in my crew dying, which I don't really want. But then again, if I do control the crowds and nobody dies, then maybe they'll give me a little bit of money, maybe they won't. Okay, so let's just ignore the request. And I don't really want anybody of my people to die. So we'll go back. So these people just need some fuel. I'll give them some fuel. Well, actually, I don't have a lot of fuel, but I'm gonna give them fuel anyway. Okay, so they've updated my map. I didn't get any money out of that. So they give me a little bit of information. This is close to a sun, so when I'm fighting by a sun, it will periodically send out burst waves, which set my ship on fire. And these are just areas of enemies, where enemies are. I'm gonna go there, jump to that store, and see if I can get back in time. Yeah, because I need to repair my hull and get a lot of fuel. Okay, I'm just gonna avoid doing that because I don't want to mess with that right now. I'm just gonna jump around. Fuel. So he's out of fuel, and I'll just repair my hull. And I'll just jump back. And then we will move on to the next sector. Pirate markings. Ooh, pirate ship. They want me to board. I'm gonna leave. Nope. Nope. Yeah, if I boarded, people would have come over and fought me, but so I feel safer just fighting them from here. Okay. Quickly shut up. Yes, thank you. Okay, so now they're trying to power up and leave. I'm gonna hit their engine with the ion blast just to make sure that they can't. And there they go. They're destroyed. Okay, so I collected that. And I'm going to leave this episode here. I'll continue playing if I get good feedback on this. But again, like, comment, maybe subscribe if you feel like this is a good channel. Give me feedback if you want to see some more of this. If not, I'll move on to something else. It's up to you guys. I go off what you guys tell me I should do. So I'm going to save it here, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.